Are you looking to burn more calories in less time? Join me for this metabolic conditioning workout where we maximize the calorie burn. So we're going to start with our first strength. Now keep in mind, I have lighter weights than usual for this reason, because we're combining upper and lower together. Okay, so we've got a squat press, one arm, and then both arms. All right, so I'm going to do 8. If you're still warming up, go lighter, because we'll repeat each segment twice. All right, feet apart, rack position, start with your squat. You have 1 minute, so go at your own speed. I tend to go on the beat, but don't worry about that, unless you like it. Both arms. So make sure you get that squat in there, and it might not be as deep because you're still warming up. That's totally fine, just make sure you get it in there. Really reach. There's a little bit of a lean to get more in core involvement there. Okay, you only got 10 seconds. One more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, sumo. Upright row. I'm going to keep this weight. I'm going to stand on my mat because my feet slide on this one. Wide, thumbs in, pull up. Up. So this is our superset. Now your elbows should be higher than your hands on that upright row. Remember, you have 1 minute. So you can go slower, you go heavier if you want, but we will repeat these. So make sure that the knees aren't caving in, you're pressing back, and you're straight up over that ankle with the knees at the bottom. Up. Favorite lyrics ever. Drive it to the heels. 10 seconds. See if you can get a little deeper. Pull up. Hands level with your chest, no higher. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We got that squat to press. Continuous now. So if you need to go lighter, that means we're doing both arms the whole time. Oh no. Feet apart. Up. 1 minute. Sit back. See if you can go a little deeper in your squat. I won't be on the beat anymore because I want to be able to go deep enough in that squat. So when you're working upper and lower together, heart rate is going to go way up. So your heart rate should be elevated the whole time. We will take breaks after each block. So know that. Oh, it's the chipmunks. Lift, keep your chest lifted. Try not to round that upper spine. Look at me on beat. I can't help myself. Creature of habit. Sit back. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. I'm going to go heavier for that sumo upright row. Okay, I really am going to go slower on this one. Just remember you have a minute. Shoulders back. All right, here we go. So on that sumo, because you're open and you're wider, you should be able to stay more vertical and not drop. Think about getting the hips down with a little more vertical spine. The sumo is one of my favorite squats, especially for people that have low back issues, because it strengthens the hips And you don't have to worry about that hinge as much with the low back. 30 seconds. So it's a good place to start on squats. Once you get some inner thigh, little groin, because men have groins and women have inner thighs apparently. 15 seconds. Okay, I'm resisting the beat. Drive into the heels. Keep the tension out of the knees. Get down there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, first break. We're going on to the next block. Superset again. This one involves a row and a lunge. You're going to need to change weights between row, step in. Same leg. So remember what leg you do. I'm going to always start with my right leg just so I can keep it straight in my head because we do have a lot of single leg movements. You ready? So you got 2 rows at the bottom. Weight in that heel. Step, row, step in. Notice my back leg is a little straighter. Forward leaning lunge. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Don't just pull up the arms. Really retract. You spend a lot of time on a computer, anything like that. You really want to focus on retracting the scapula so you open that up. Remember, you got 1 minute. Just remember what leg you're starting with. Step in. So that knee, that front knee is right over the heel. Up. How much time we got? 15 seconds. You can always hold that lunge. That's a little harder with the lunge, but then you're not having to worry about moving. Make sure you've got that forward hinge so you target that back. 3, 2, 1. Go lighter. Now we've got a rear fly and we're going to hold the lunge on that same leg. I'm going to bend my knee more in the back. Hinge forward, flat back. And then I squeeze back. Again, it's not just the arms. You're really pulling back. Pull back. You should be feeling that leg, that glute, that quad. Watch this knee. You should not be able to lift that heel. Keep tension in that heel. You've got that forward leaning lunge. A little more glute that way. So you're going back on an angle. If you're swinging the weight, it's too heavy. All right, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, we got to do the other side. Whose idea was this? All right, I'm back to my 12. Make sure you switch legs. So we're gonna step back. We got the 2 rows. We step in. Okie dokie. Okay, so you're on the other leg, right? Pull, pull. Drive into that heel. Squeeze back, retract. So this one, the back leg is a little bit straighter. Remember, pick a speed that you can control your form. It's always about form. First and foremost, range of motion, form, then you add resistance to that. Squeeze back. You should be feeling that back by now. 10 seconds. You've been working it the whole time, upper and mid and lower. 3, 2, 1. We got that rear fly holding that lunge. So I went much lighter. All right, get ready. Remember, it's the same leg. Bending the leg a little more. Forward leaning. Don't round your spine. Keep those shoulders back. Back on an angle. Take your time. If you need to come up, if that is just too much on the leg, you can always do this. I should have told you that on the other side, but apparently I'm feeling nicer and I'm feeling my leg. It's always about the instructor. Take your time. Take your time. There is no hurry on this. A minute is a long time. Dig into that front heel so you keep tension out of that knee. Feeling that. 10 seconds. Woo! Almost fell over. That would be funny, wouldn't it? 3, 2, 1. I know some people find it funny when people fall down. I'm not one of those people. I always had I think it's because I'm a mom. I go, oh, are they okay? I hope they're okay. Take a little break. We're going on to our next block. How are you feeling? Heart rate should be up, right? Is it up? Okay. Okay, so next block. We've got a staggered stance RDL. This leg is a kickstand. You're going to hinge. You're going to come up into a lateral raise. So go lighter. I will give your shoulders a break in between these so you're not doing continuous shoulder. I promise. All right, you ready? Okay. Hinge. Up. 2 lateral raises. I think I went too light. Hinge. Squeeze up. 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 I'm going heavier. Real time. Yeah, that's better. It needs to be challenging. If it's not challenging, you're not going to change. Change is good. Lead with your elbows. Now, of course, you want to pick a weight that you can control and you're not having to swing the weight. Should never swing the weight unless it's a power movement. To really sit back into that hinge, you should definitely feel that glute. Taking a bow. Interesting combination of songs. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we have a squat, narrower stance, inside hip width with the feet. You're going to go down, bicep, bicep, come up, because I want you to hold that squat. Am I even going to be using my 20s today? I don't know. I worked out a lot yesterday, so I guess I'm feeling it today. Okay, inside hip width. So remember, take your time. Bicep, bicep, push up through the heels. Now you're not going to be able to get as deep on this one with the feet closer together because the hips are a little more closed, but really sit back. You should be able to see your toes at the bottom of that squat. Holding that squat. Abs tight at the bottom. Make sure you've got your weight evenly distributed between both feet. You're a little more than halfway. Perfect. You got 10 seconds.
¿Quién es el jefe? ¿Quién es el jefe?
3, 2, 1.
¿Quién es el jefe?
All right.
¿Quién es el jefe?
We're back to that RDL on the other leg. I know we're moving quickly. It feels a little more cardio than when we just do a squat. Heart has to work a little harder to pump the blood both ways, which is a good thing. It's like built-in HIIT. Make sure you're on the other side. Remember, we got those 2 lateral raises, okay? All right, down, up, lateral, lateral. Notice I went to the 5. Now, if you've got some shoulder issues that lateral raises bother you, a good way to do it instead of going lateral is going a slight angle out, called a scap raise. That might feel better. Squeeze up. Nice flat back on that RDL. So shift your hip back. Squeeze up. Lift. You got a slight bend in the arms. Squeeze up. You want to really think about that movement, that hinging movement. Okay, one more. All right, we've got that squat with the bicep. Then we got a break. I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal to the big deal. Whenever I hear lyrics like this, I'm like, really, anybody can write a song. I know I sound old. Okay, come down. Bicep. Not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying. I'm not one to look for meaning in lyrics anyway, but sit back. So you're working on the depth of that squat. So because like I said, because your feet are closer together, you might not be able to go as deep. So keep those elbows back on that bicep. You're not bringing the elbows forward. 15 seconds. Squeeze the bicep. Did you know you work the muscle more when you actually visualize that muscle working? 3, 2, 1. I had to get that second bicep in there. Rest. Okay, we've got another. This is our last block. Okay? This is a lunge with a rotation. 1 dumbbell. Lunge, turn toward the front leg, same side. Now you can hold that if you don't like stepping back and in, or you can stagger and be up a little higher. I will go lighter. Yeah, I'm definitely not using my 20s today. Reminds me of my clubbing days back in the day. All right, you ready? So again, I'm starting with my right leg. Bring it in. Lots of ways to modify this. Just keep your arms bent. If you get dizzy, keep looking forward at the same spot. You want to make it harder? Reach out, twist, longer lever. I like kind of something in between. That's me. Constant pressure in that front heel. You're bending that back leg. The lunge is the number one exercise I hear from my clients all the time, that it bothers their knees. The key to a lunge is driving into the heel and not letting the knee track forward. Keep it straight up over that heel. So it always lines up, straight up and down. Pushing into that heel, okay? Oh, you're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little figure 8 move. This one, we're not using our legs. Knees bent, side to side. Now, instead of thinking high, think wide. You could go lighter if this is too much, but keep those abs really tight. The more you brace, the more you're going to feel those obliques work. Back's going to be more supported. This works all the way around your waist. But remember, there is no spot reduction. You could do abs all day. You're not going to burn off more belly fat because you do that. I know. I wish. So not going too high. I don't want a lot of shoulder in there. Pull those abs in tight. You should feel those obliques. All right, you got 10 seconds. Then we got the other side. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got that lunge with the twist. Other leg going the other way. Make sure you're twisting the other way. All right, you got about 5 seconds. Giving you time to reset your brain. Okay, it's all about me. It's all about my brain. Okay. Step. Reach. Remember, when you turn your head, makes a stability harder. Your eyes are part of your balance system. So remember, you could look straight ahead, but do turn those shoulders. Do turn the shoulders, not just your arms. Turn. Drive into that front heel. Try to get down there in that lunge. Remember, keep that knee straight up over your heel on that front leg. Can you go deeper? Always something good to work toward is full range of motion. You lose range of motion if you don't train in full range of motion. Just a couple more. You got time. Rest whenever you need to. I think that goes without saying, right? All right, stand up. We got that figure 8 one more time. Feet apart. Now make it a little more dynamic. Get the whole body involved. Not too high. So before was a little more isolation. This is a little more functional. So pull across. This should be a way you can control. Always. Eight, 7, 6, 5. All right. You get a little break. All right, we're moving into the cardio portion. I know none of that was cardio, right? No. Now I feel nice and warmed up. This is continuous cardio. All right. I will always show the low impact or lower intensity version first. You can stay with that. And then I'll show the higher. Choose what works for you. If something doesn't agree with you, definitely change it, okay? Okay, this is my right leg. I go forward and back, lift up. See, easy. It's just a mambo. You could do this all day, right? Now, obviously, this is not the higher version. It could be for you, though, especially if you're coming back from illness or injury. This is higher. I lift my knee. All right, 30 seconds starts now. You could go faster. A little agility. Oop. Don't think too hard. I can always see when people are thinking. 15 seconds. Lift that foot, lift that foot. Three, 2, 1. That's not too bad, right? Same leg. Up, up, okay? Obviously, you just go slower or a little lighter. Not as deep. Here we go. Up, up. Most of my weight's in this leg. I'm not stomping that foot down. Push off, push up. So I got this foot turned out a little bit. Open up the hip. You go faster. It's all you. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we're doing that to the other side of the little mambo. So we're gonna start low first. So this is your low. You could also use it as a rest. You ready to go faster? Bigger? Reaching the arms up makes the heart work harder. Forward, back, forward, back. Woo. Lift that foot in between. 3, 2, 1. You know what's coming. We already did it. Out and in. We got that stable leg. 3, 2, go. This is all. This is low impact. Low impact, one foot in contact with the ground. It can still be intense and be low impact. Now, of course, if you wanted to jump it, that would be higher impact, right? You're like, yeah, I think I got that. Good. You're smart. I knew you had it. Come on. Drive into that leg. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. 3, 2, 1. Moving on. What I like about drills as opposed to choreo, I love choreography, by the way. You can put all your focus into that one move. We got a repeater knee on one side. This is the stable leg. Now, if you can stay low, that would be wicked awesome. If you need to come up, that's okay. Just don't stand on a straight leg. Ready? Stay here. So you're standing on a bent leg, hip, knee, ankle. Remember, the arms add to that calorie burn, the core movement, shoulders, a little bit of lat, even though it's not working against gravity. So see if you can sit into that leg, that heel. Of course, you could jump it. If you're a jumper, if you're a leaper, not to be confused with a leper, you could be that too. I hope not. 10 seconds. I don't wish that on anybody. 3, 2, 1. It's a grunt day. Same leg. So it's a tap in, just like when we did a tap out. Okay? 3, 2, go. Up, 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 up. You could even circle your arms, make it bigger. Make sure that knee isn't caving in. Press out so you use that hip. This leg is stable. Ten seconds. So I tap in, I tap out. I'm bending that leg, driving into that heel. 3, 2, 1. I hope I said 10 seconds and not 10 minutes. I think I did. Okay, now we got the repeater on the other side. Get down there. That way you get a little leg work, you know. Bonus. 4, 3, 2, go. 30 seconds. You could go faster. We reach diagonally, so we challenge that core a little bit more. But you can reach straight on. You know, you go, you. Think of that core while you lift the leg. Don't just lift the leg. Pull in, pull in. 15 seconds. How you feeling? Three, 2, 1. We got that lunge tap in. We're gonna circle the arms. Rainbow arms. Sunshine arms. Just happy. I know, it's that 2 cups of coffee. Ready? Go. Up, up, up. Bend, straighten. It's all about this leg. Drive up, drive up. Watch that knee. It's not this, it's outward. Use that hip. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, next 2 moves. We need to include some lateral movement. So hopefully you're not wearing running shoes. Okay, running shoes are not good for lateral movement. Some kind of cross trainer or a court shoe. Not those big, thick soles. So we've got this. Okay, it could be this. Ready? Go. Come here. Make this work for you. You can make it smaller, but get that knee up. Take advantage of the space you got. Now, if you have any kind of injury, like a knee thing, go slower, just make your movement bigger. Okay? But I would definitely look into that. You're like, duh. I know, I'm obvious. Use those arms. Get that knee up. Yeah. You guys are awesome. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. We're going to lift the leg side, not at the same time. I mean, you can. All right, ready? Go. Up, up, up. Side of the foot, not your toe. Up. You could jump it if you want to. Really think about lifting. Don't just throw your leg out there. Oh no, every time I hear this song, it gets stuck in my head. Lift with control. Keep that core tight. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got to repeat those 2. Take longer rests if you need to, but if you're walking around with your mouth open to breathe, that's where you need to be. That might not be where you want to be. But do take breaks if you need more rest. We got that triple. Ready? And if you can't catch your breath, make it smaller, recover. Lower intensity will let your heart rate recover. They use different energy pathways. The higher intensity, the lower intensity. So it's better than just stopping. But if you need to, this is a good way to recover as well. We used to tell people not to do that, right? Down is a little, laying down is probably, no, don't do that. I hope you don't feel like that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got the leg side. I gave you a little extra on that, sorry. That was only like 7 extra seconds. And no, I'm not cutting the next one short. Nice try, though. Heck no. Ready? Leg side. Up. Side of the foot. Squeeze the glutes. Work those hips. Remember, strong hips, strong lower back. It also keeps the knees safer because pain can be referred from your hips to your knees or to your low back. So keeping those hips, those glutes strong keeps everything else stronger. 3, 2, 1. All right, we only got 2 more. Just 2 more. The end is near. This one's easy to modify. Well, they're all pretty easy to modify, I think. I hope so. Feet apart, a little wider, and push up, push up, push up. So it could be a jump squat or a reach up. Not this. Okay? No Farmer Dell. I don't know why his name is Dell. Time starts, time starts. Use your legs to drive that movement. Use your glutes. You have a lot of power there. You might not be utilizing it, but you should. That way your back doesn't have to work as hard. Let that big muscle take over some of that. Push up, push up. Yeah, sit back, sit back. You guys are wicked. And I don't mean like evil. 3, 2, 1. This is the last one. The last one. We're going to scoop the water out of the pool. I don't know why I like this move. It just feels good to me. Side to side. Ready? Go. Scoop. Sit. You could always do this if that squat isn't agreeing with you, but do use the arms. It's kind of like get the dog out of the house. Just get out. You smell. That's my husband after he goes for a run. I'm like, oh, get out. Go take a shower. It's got that dog smell. See how my knees and toes are turned out? That lets my hips open up a little more. Lets me get down there. Oh, you look so good. We're going to do an extra 10 seconds. Oh, no, she didn't. Might use those arms. Get the dog out of the house. I don't have dogs, but I can imagine. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Little step touch. Bring your heart rate down. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just 2 more. Easy. Let your heart rate come down. 1 more. Just step touch. How do you feel? You feel good? Now that it's over? I always feel better after it's over. All right. Great job. Big inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys have an awesome weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye.